Hello everybody and welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, and today we finally have the May completions video. Sorry it's a bit late. Do try to get it done for the start of the next month. However, I'm an extremely busy person and yeah, it's just got a bit backlogged, but we're finally doing that today. So this is the first one, and yes Sharon, I do know that there's a drill missing there before you say. I've just noticed that actually. So this was one of the, I think it was the first one we did. So this was the very lovely, what I would call sort of like a daisy sort of flower. It was a special and a very quick, fast-paced painting to do. And yeah, quite a lovely one here. It did struggle with some stick issues, but we overcome that and we managed to still do it, which actually didn't need any sealer, which was quite surprising. So yeah, that's our first one of the May completions. Right, next is our beautiful, 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 this one, this gorgeous pink flower watering can. Now my colleague Angela over at Horton Going On with Angela's Life Journey, she tried to get this, but unfortunately they were out of stock, so she ended up with a purple watering can. So she's got one very similar, and this was a pre-order, and I'm so delighted and over the moon that I did get this because it has turned out absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. Really had a blast working on that. The only thing I would say that they could have done differently is perhaps put the blue flower there and the yellow flower there, because it looks like it's very sort of similar flowers next to each other. You want to really space that up when you're flower arranging. You want to make sure that no two colours are next to each other, because the whole point of flower arranging is that you have different colours. So if this is a pink, you'd put like a yellow next to it, then a blue, then perhaps a green. You don't want to have two flowers the same next to each other. Yeah, lovely painting, that one. I quite enjoyed this little butterfly because it had the pink round there. It just gave it a little bit of a kick in colour there, and what really sets this off is this blue sort of sprinkle watering can. Does your one, Angie, have it all piped around the watering can? Because I couldn't comment because you've turned your comments off. So yeah, do let me know if you can pipe around your one. But yeah, this is a stunning one. I think I paid £3 for that. So yeah, that was that one. And also just the way they've put a butterfly on the watering can, it just really gives it that lovely finish. So that's that one. Right, the next one, let's do our last canvas before we move into the wonderful world of bookmarks. And yeah, this was, I think we did this on a live, if I remember. We did this from A to B, and yeah, very similar to the yellow one that we did. And yeah, this was like a sort of last one that we sort of put on. But yeah, really liked doing this one. I really quite like the silveriness of this vase. I think that worked really well. And the way they incorporate sort of marquees in the butterfly as well, a lovely one to do as well. Then of course we did the bookmarks. So we did these lovely things. Now because I've been moving them about, there could be some drills that have fell off, but I don't intend to seal these. So the first one we have here is a purple thistle, and this one again very lovely indeed to work on. Something a little bit different than flower sort of petal ones like this one here. It was just a nice thistle sort of thing, and what's lovely is you have that gorgeous side that's not been done. And of course, if you've got some spare drills, you can whack them on if you wanted to. Then we have this lovely daffodil, and I've just noticed here some of the drills have slided here, so let me just fix that up and correct that up. So we'll just correct that slightly. There we go. This is what I say about sometimes when you pick them up, they can dislodge, or if you go like that they can slide a bit. But yeah, so we have the daffodil ones, and then they did like a sister sort of one because they did us ones with white daffodils. Easter's very common to get yellow and white daffodils, and daffodils are fabulous plants, very sort of Eastery plants there. Okay, so then we have this one here, which was the pink thistle, or the pink hydrangea, tulip thing, whatever you want to call it. It's, to me, it's a thistle or hydrangea. It's definitely not a tulip. And then we have this smaller one here, so very different designs. So as you can see here, this one's got the bow and the thistle thing, and this one's got 2 flowers. Very unusual to have a petal with a thistle, but you've got the bow as well. And then we also have this one. I do think they could have given us something different than, because we've got quite a few of them plants. You know, they could have given us something different than the same old. But as you can see, very nicely done with that blue bow there. And then the last one we had was a very unusual plant. This one, I keep getting stickers stuck to this. This one was quite strange because I've never seen a plant with the flowers sort of hang down. They sort of, as you know, flowers tend to go up, and then when they need a drink they flop down. Then the minute you water them, they'll perk up again. It's their way of telling you they need a drink. But I really would like to know what this type of flower is, because it looks like a corn with like the gold bits in. But yeah, I've really thoroughly enjoyed doing them. They were such a lovely set to do. And then last but not least, I managed to do this one here. And we're going back to B&M's. It's Bugs Bunny. So that one didn't take long to do. The Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes. I didn't see any more last week when I went. They've sort of like only had the one of these, and they seem to be bringing in Toy Story now. But yeah, I managed to do a little Bugs Bunny there. So such a classic cartoon. I remember watching that when I was young. So yeah, it's so old, this program. But yeah, so that's my May completions. We got quite a few coming up in the Ocean completions video. I'm working away at them now, but please let me know what your favourite one is out of the May completions, and I will see you at the end of June for the Ocean completions video. Whatever we complete in the Ocean theme, you'll see at the end of June. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tap that ring-a-ding-dong bell notification and you'll be alerted when the next video pops up on the channel. And I'll see you at the end of June for the June completions video, and there's some exciting ones in there. So until then, have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now.